if you're going to have dogs, you're going to have to learn to really think like a dog, because other dogs think of you as maybe a bigger, uglier dog, but they know if you've been doing things correctly already that you're in charge. You've got a real big problem if your dog thinks he's in charge of you. If you let your dog become the alpha, you will get a dog that definitely won't mind. They'll be destructive, and in some cases they'll actually just be dangerous, because as the alpha of the pack, your way of communicating with the rest of the pack is usually out of signs of aggression, either growling, of course, showing teeth, staring at a non-dominant dog or a dog beneath you, or even actual physical acts, biting one another. A mother will teach, or a mother dog will teach her puppies how to behave by giving them little nips. And if you are trying to control your dog, or trying to not necessarily punish them, but let them know that they're doing something wrong, you can pinch at them, and to them, in their mind, it's almost like the mama dog nipping at the puppies. But I don't have to pinch Gizmo too much. He pretty much does what he's told. And some of the things that I tell him to do, and the whole family tells him to do, are pretty much, they're not necessarily tricks. I don't like to think of them as tricks, because it's not really a trick. We know how it's happening. We know why all this stuff is working or not working. And of course he knows what's about to happen. He knows that cheese means commands. Okay. In fact, what he's doing right here is the first command that he ever learned, and he actually learned it on accident when he was trying to run away from us out in public. We just started yelling stop to him, and one of those times he rolled over on his back and he stopped. He went into the most submissive position that a dog will go into, and that's on its back, exposing its belly. If you watched two dogs and one did that to the other, that means that the dog laying on his back knows that the other dog is the dog. And for this little dog here, I am the dog, and my wife is the dog. She would want to hear that. My kids, they are the dog. Gizmo knows here that he's important to us in the family, but he's not in charge. We're in charge, and anything that we say goes. So the first command he learned, like I said, is stop. 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 Perfect. Okay. Then, as the classic order of commands goes, I guess the next one in importance, because once they've stopped, see, you hear, he heard it, so he's going to do it again, just like a bark. And in fact, if you say it the same each time, you'll actually make it a lot easier on your dog, because he won't be sitting there wondering, what is this big dog barking at me? Okay, let's do a speak. 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 There you go. Okay. Didn't necessarily have to be loud, but he knew what I was saying. Okay. Let's try a up. Okay. Okay, up. I want to keep him in this position, so I just keep repeating it. And he sees the cheese. He knows that as long as he does what he's told, a treat will come his way. Treat. There. Oh, get it. Come on. You find it? Let's just start over another. Here we go. Gizmo. Gizmo. Come on. Treat. And treat. His action for my command of treat is to beg. They say don't ever treat your dog or teach your dog how to beg. That's just the only thing I can think of to call it, because he's not necessarily dancing and ain't really walking. He's stopping right now, but I didn't say that, so I'm not going to reward him for doing something I didn't tell him to do. But if I'm telling him to do something and he gets confused and he winds up in this position, or he winds up doing something else that I haven't told him to do, I'm not going to reward him. But what I will do is, if he's getting confused, I'll give him another command that I know he can perform, and when he performs that command, I'll give him his treat, and then we'll move on. We'll go back to the command that confused him. Gizmo, sit. His best command, and it's good that this is true, but his best command is stop and sit. But see, he heard me and he almost did it. Okay, stop. Okay, up, up. Okay, we'll get a few of them going here and see how fast you can go. Sit. Up. Speak. Speak. Come on, speak. Okay, so he's confused now. Up. Speak. There you go. And again, if your dog gets confused, move back to something that you know they know how to do. That lets them straighten the brain out and get back into gear, and you won't be frustrated, your dog won't be frustrated, and it will help the learning process. Treat, 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 there we go. And for me, treat, and for him, he knows that treat means up with his paws not on me. But see, you heard that? Up. He heard that, he definitely heard that. Okay, treat, treat, oh, about took my finger off there, man. Okay, sit. Okay, sit, nope, that's a trick. Sit, sit. Okay, now I'm confusing him. Sort of did that on purpose, but I wanted to see that you can sort of erase his confusion if you go back to something he knows how to do. Sit. Come on, sit. There we go. Okay, we could do this all day. We could. I didn't say anything. Come on, I didn't say anything. Look, you're just gonna keep rolling around. I didn't say anything. Okay, now when I say something, do it. Okay, up. Up. Not your paws. You. Up. Okay. Still confused? Move on. Sit. Sit. There we go. Okay. Now let's try a new one here. Let's try something he hasn't done before. I'll tell you what. I've been working on a clicker here I got last weekend, and I tried it with him a little bit. Really, mainly just with sit. Okay, he's already sitting, so I don't want to sit. Oh, there you go. Sometimes you just got to give in, you know. Okay, let's try it with a clicker. What was the 2 clicks? What was that, Gizmo? What was that? You remember that? You remember that? Okay, up, up, up. We've only worked on this for a little bit, so I'm not surprised that he's a little bit confused. And for whatever reason, I guess in his mind, and I guess in dogs' minds, when they get confused, when they get scared, this is pretty much the position they wind up in. They don't want to gamble that another dog will think that they're being aggressive, so they immediately go into the non-aggressive position, which in this case here, he looks like he's trying to play dead. But I didn't say play dead, and I didn't say stop. I said up, up, up. There we go. There we go. There we got a little piece right there. You want to? Okay. But, okay, 1 click was S-I-T, right? Okay? Or, I guess technically that's 2 clicks, isn't it? Sit. Sit. No, come on. Sit. 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 Okay, let's do up. 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 We're either going to run out of time or cheese first. Okay. No. Sit. Sit. Okay, let's go back to what you know. Up. 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 Are you trying to say it or do it? Come on. Up. There you go. It clicked. It clicked. Okay. Cheese. Okay. Let's do one last series of the ones that you really know real good. Okay. Let's do sit. sit, 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 sit. And only reward them when they do what you've told them to do. When they follow the command, you can reward them. But if you reward them at the wrong time, they'll think they've done it correctly, and then they'll be all confused. The next time you say it, they won't know what to do. He thinks that because I'm holding his cheese up here, that's what I'm wanting him to do, but I'm not. I'm actually wanting him to sit. No, don't get confused now. Come back over here. Sit. There we go. Okay, like I said, let's go through the ones you know real fast, and we'll show off to all the YouTubers, and you'll become the world's famous Chihuahua. Okay, sit. Up, up. Okay. No, no. That's another thing you can do too. Dogs in the real world or in the wild, if they go, this dog, if he comes to me and like tries to get my food, and he knows this is food, and he knows it's mine. It's only his when I give it to him, and he knows that he has to follow my commands to get the treat. If he comes to me wanting to steal the treat from me and get it without my permission, and another actual dog would either bite him, growl at him, stare him down, or push him away, or a combination of that. What I do is just push him away. Like I can put food right here on my knee, and he can see that. He can see that, and I can point at it, and I can get his attention. I can let him see it's right there, but when he comes up to it, no. When he comes up to it, I can't let him have it. I can't let him have it without a command. If he doesn't follow my directions, he can't have the treat. And if he goes towards it, I just block it or let him know that him coming towards my food gets a reaction out of me. And that just follows down the line of what he's learned, which is I'm the alpha male and he does what I say. Okay? Up. Up. Okay. You're getting muddy too, man. Okay, let's do one last stop. 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 Okay. Even if you get frustrated, you have to stay consistent with your tone, because your dog, they don't speak English. They don't speak any language that we're going to really understand. He's getting a little frustrated here. He hears me talking, but he's not hearing his words. But it doesn't really even have to be a word. If you want to look at it this way, you could use sounds. You could actually have a multilingual dog. You could have a dog that could live in a Latin American home 1 week, a French home the next, as long as everything was just sounds instead of words. But we're using words so that I can have my wife and kids all using the same command. So let's try it one last time. Okay, up, sit, sit. There we go. Okay. Got 2 more pieces of cheese. Stop, stop, stop. See, I'm using the wrong tone. He's not used to me hearing it high pitched like that. Like stop, stop. He doesn't know that. But if I say stop, that's the way he's learned it. That's the way he knows it. He knows my voice. He knows I'm the alpha dog. I can say stop, stop. Yeah, he understood it there, but not very well. But if I say it in my normal alpha male dog tone, stop, he goes instantly to it. Okay, we got a little bit of cheese left. We're going to save this for next time. I think he did real well. Okay, okay, now go play. Oh.